Hey there. I want to thank the ladies over at 2 Coffee Club. They had me on their podcast today, and it was recorded today. I'm not sure when it will be available for you to listen to on Anchor or to watch on YouTube, but I'll let you know as soon as it is up. We had such a great time. It's nearly an hour and a half, I think, of great conversation. So much fun. So thank you, Michelle, Lene, and Valerie over at 2 Coffee Club. Now to the video. In my last episode, Children at Play, number 194, I talked about practicing the art of imagination and not just focusing on those biggies, the 1, 2, 3, or 4 big things and always thinking about them. I know, it's hard not to think about them all the time. But what helped me greatly is to play in imagination, to practice and move in imagination, moving from one place in my house to another and then to other parts of the city even, and to other cities, all in imagination. I talked to, and I mentioned this woman in my last episode, in that episode, when I reminded her to play and to practice. And she said, but how? Explain that better. And I think I did a pretty good job in the last episode, but I didn't talk about practicing the art of revision. Now, revision is imagining. You're still imagining. It's never a tool to pull out and use because you are imagination. And so you're always imagining. You can never not be imagining. And you're always experiencing the product of your imagination. So why not practice the art of revision? And Neville, I love the way he teaches it, and it's such a great way to explain it. He says to take our day at the end of the day and go back through the events and revise them. Revise every event that we want to. Imagine them being different, completely different, or a little different. He says that by practicing the art of revision, daily changing our day and changing the outcomes of our days in our imagination results in repeal. Because the things that we hold on to as our past, the things we remember and give life to, aren't going to disappear. We're going to continue to be confronted by them. So he says to revise them. And you do the same thing you do when you imagine any wish fulfilled. You imagine something differently. In whatever way you want, however you want it to be. You imagine it. You revise it to fit what you want. And be bold about it. It's not set in stone. It's not. I've heard people, even some that teach Neville, that say that revision doesn't really change the past. Well, it's all imagination, and my past is only what I give life to, what I hold on to in imagination. So certainly you can revise it. I've done it many, many times, revised and changed the past. Not just how I felt about certain things, but literally changed it. And every time we revise, that event will confront us in the future. And even when we don't revise, that event will confront us in the future if we continue to give life to it. Now, I used to revise just for the things that upset me. That was awful. I shouldn't have said that. Or, man, I can't believe they said that to me. Or I got bad news. So yeah, let's revise that. But then I really just started revising everything that I wanted to. Revising even the good things, even the wonderful things. Still revise them. Revise it to a better version. Play with it. Have fun with it. I promise you, by daily doing what Neville says, revising your day, you will awaken the imagination. And imagination isn't a thing to use, a tool to have. It's not something I have. Mike doesn't have imagination as a faculty of the mind. Neville uses the term imagination for God, for awareness. So by practicing the art of revision daily, you will awaken imagination, awaken the God within you, awaken to your true self. So why put it off? Revise. I want to hear your stories too. Get to doing it. Get to revising. Play with it. Have fun with revision. Let it be fun. Remember, if you don't let it be fun, you let the fun dry up, you'll stop trying this. You'll stop caring. You'll go back to the old way of living. I tried it. It didn't work. Oh, my life life is miserable. Practice the art of revision daily, and you'll awaken imagination, because imagination is you. I love you.